Let Igbos in Lagos go to Kano and seek advice on how their brothers overcame victimization, Aisha Yesufu said. And that is true. Okay? The way the Igbos are being threatened in Lagos now is getting out of hand, and there's need for them to protect themselves. They did this in Kano, they did this in Kaduna. That of Kano was even the worst, right from 1991, 92, 93. But right now, I think they're no longer, nobody's touching Igbos again in Kano. Because they shoot you back. Anything you do, they do it back to you straight up. Okay? And with that, I think all of them, now they can live quietly. So what Aisha Yesufu is suggesting is that with all the threats and all the trouble they're giving the Igbos in Lagos, let them go to Kano and ask their Igbo brothers how they survived the Kano threat. And now nobody is troubling their life. That is the truth. Indirectly saying that something has to be done by the Igbos to protect themselves because the government is not ready to protect them. The federal government of Nigeria, which is now being influenced by Tinubu, and the state government in Lagos, which is also influenced by Sanwo-Olu, the governor, and the APC administration, they are not ready to support or help the Igbos. And some Igbos are supporting this trouble, especially people like Joe Igbokwe in Lagos, who does not know that the blood of his people that he is killing, because he is part of the people killing the Igbos in Lagos, will come for him. That is the truth. So that is what Aisha Yesufu is saying, that they should go to Kano and find out how their Igbo brothers survived in Kano, and then they will know what to do. Okay? Political activist Aisha Yesufu has advised Igbos in Lagos on how to handle the intimidation from the Yorubas in the state. Nigerian News reports that following the victory of the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi at the polls during the presidential election, there has been widespread agitation on the true owners of Lagos. Now, while some Igbos have claimed that the state belongs to no one, the Yorubas in anger are insisting that they are the true aboriginal owners of Lagos, and the Easterners remain visitors. This agitation is coming at the backdrop of some Igbo electorate alleging that they were prevented from voting because of their tribe, while others have claimed that they have suffered physical attacks from the Yorubas. Okay, so reacting to a tribal altercation, Yesufu took to Twitter to advise the Igbos in Lagos to visit Kano and learn how their brothers were able to stop themselves from getting victimized. She wrote, "The Igbos in Lagos must go and meet their Kinsmen in Kano and learn from them how they stopped themselves from being picked on as victims. Those who love peace must learn to organize as effectively as those who love war." Martin Luther King. Exactly. Those who love peace must learn to organize as effectively as those who love war. That is the only way. So there has to be counter effect for it to work. Okay, because peace probably will not come until after war. That is how it goes. So that is what Aisha Yesufu is saying, that these guys, you can't continue like this. Obviously, what the Yorubas are doing to the Igbos in Lagos is becoming so alarming that people are now coming together to see how they can support the Igbos to get their headway through. But the mistake the Yorubas are making, which is also another terrible part that will haunt them, is that anybody that does not speak Yoruba is an Igbo. How do you know that? Anybody that will not speak Yoruba is an Igbo. So once you cross Ore in Ondo down to Benin and you are coming down to southeast and south-south, all right, you are an Igbo. And Middle Belt, you are an Igbo. That is why the fight will be too big for them, because when it will escalate, all right, they'll find out that the people that are calling Igbos are actually not originally Igbos. They are just non-Yoruba tribal people. That is all. But that doesn't make them Igbos. And the second mistake they're making, which is also going to haunt them, is that most people that wanted to vote Labour Party are also Yorubas. They're not Igbos. Okay? But they mistakenly, like during the governorship election, they stopped some people from voting and said they look like Igbos. Even when they confirm that they're Yorubas, they say no, that they're just speaking Yoruba to vote, that they look like Igbos. And they prevented them from voting. You understand? So at the end of the day, they've sown a seed of discord among themselves Yorubas. not just between the Yorubas and the Igbos now, but among the Yoruba themselves. They no longer like themselves because some of the good-hearted ones among them don't like what those criminals and thugs produced by Tinubu and M. Oluomo and Sanwo-Olu, Governor Sanwo-Olu of Lagos are doing. What they're doing is terribly bad, and a lot of Yorubas don't like what is happening. I know that there are also Yoruba people that their hands are clean. People like Pa Ayo Adebanjo is a very decent old man that is facing and speaking the truth. Pa Akintoye, the leader of the Yoruba nation, also speaking the truth. Okay, and a lot of people know, and the people that are messing up are people who have never left their village. Like I'm sure Lomo, who cannot even speak English, can't even say come in English. With a young man that is within is probably getting close to 40 and or less than 40, they cannot speak even come in English, only Yoruba language. Tell me how that kind of person will see a bigger picture. He cannot. Okay, and these are the kind of structure that Tinubu has put in place and used them to be rigging election over the years. Now they have become problem. And what is happening? The same way Boko Haram was grown in Borno State under the previous administrations of Borno State between 1999 and 2007, all right, and 2007, those Boko Haram people started as political thugs and now have grown to become national menace. That is how people like MC Oluomo and the thugs of Lagos are going to become. They're already a state menace in Lagos, so they're going to grow to become national menace as well. Because at the end of the day, those are the political structure they say Tinubu has. Thugs and criminals that have been erected to cause mayhem to fulfill their selfish interest. Meanwhile, their own family, now Tinubu is already preparing Sheyi Tinubu, the son, to become governor of Lagos State. That is what he's doing. His wife has been a senator, now becoming the first lady. He's going to Aso Rock. The next thing is to make his son Sheyi become the governor of Lagos. That's what he's going to do. And all these political idiots in Lagos will also support that. That will tell you that their destiny is finished. Tinubu is using their destiny and they don't care. They don't want to care. Okay? Someone says, Aisha, your own is too much. Oh. How can Igbos go to Kano to seek advice from Abuki? People here will not get a sense. How House and Yoruba are the same. They don't have sense. Hausa and Yoruba are the same. They don't have sense. Not even creativity. Let Biafra divide us. We don't want problem. No, this commenter does not understand what Aisha is saying. He is saying that they should go to Kano to ask the Igbos in Kano how they survive victimization in Kano. That is what Aisha Yesufu is saying. She is not saying that the Igbos should go and ask Hausas how to survive. That is not what they're saying. So this guy did not understand. So obviously, if you don't understand her, you shut up your mouth. She is giving advice because such has happened in Kano and Igbos handled them well in their backyard. So she was saying that Igbos in Lagos, okay, should ask their brothers in Kano exactly how they handle the matter then. That make the Hausa people in Kano run away. Exactly. I don't like this comment. You did not even understand what she said. Please ask questions for proper understanding. I don't mean to embarrass you, bro. Yeah, the person did not understand anything. And the next thing he started making comment. Okay? So let them go there and claim Kano. Okay? Claim Kano is no man's land and see what happens. Or you go and sleep. So that's exactly what Aisha is saying. There are a lot of comments here, but the truth remains that there's no one that has monopoly of violence. If something should continue to happen in Lagos and it's not good, people need to fight back because the government is not going to fight for anybody. Rather, the government is even using the security agencies as attack dog and protecting the Agberos and the thugs in Lagos. So thank you for listening and let's have a comment.